Okay, guys, here we are. We're outside. I've got 3 sweet little girls with me. As you can see, I went obnoxious with markers and it's gonna affect her a little bit, but at least you can see who's who. So Rice has on the red scrunchie around her neck. But that way you can't, she's gonna probably mess with it here for the first little bit, but I think it'll wear off here in a little bit. She'll get used to it. If it really affects her, we'll figure something else out. I did bow tie. You can see Eliza's is bow tied. Obviously, we know who Pipp is. I want to see if I can get them. I'm going to try to get away from them for a minute. I wish we'll take more too when the kids get home because they can run with them and then I can just video. Right now they're going to want to follow me. So Eliza is up there in front. Rice has on the red hair tie, the scrunchie, that she's like, what the heck? And Pippers. What are you guys thinking? Huh? Is this so fun? You don't even know that this is like, oh, we got a pooper. Oh, nothing like being tackled when you're pooping. Nothing like it. Good girl, Eliza. Pipp, are you mad that I didn't tell you good girl? Huh? Say, I'm not fazed. I'm not fazed. I'm just gonna let them get acquainted out here for a little bit because every time we come out, they'll start in a little bit kind of going off on their own and playing, and then I'll really get some good video. We'll just let this go for a while. So again, Eliza has just the little bow. Rice has the obnoxious scrunchie. Looks like she's ready for the circus. And Pippers is right here. Also, know this too, when you're looking at them, even if she didn't have this red, she has got a white tip tail. So when you watch this, if you see that little white, which I'm sure it's kind of hard in the video, but if you see that white tip on the tail, it is Rice. Is that driving you crazy, honey? Do you feel like a clown? You look like one, but you're the cutest clown I've ever seen. I know, baby girl. I know. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. You're such a good girl. Look at that tail. Oh, yes, you're such a good girl. My Pippers, you're such a good girl, too. So you got, oh, another pooper. Good job, Eliza. Oh, I thought we were attempting. over there kind of doing her own thing. Going after a leaf right now. Here she comes. Race is right here. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Hi. There's Eliza. There's Eliza. What's wrong, baby girl? Eliza, what you talking about, huh? And you're gonna notice in this video that Eliza has that more straight hair and is a little bit more silky. Her and Rice are very similar in stature, very similar in size. Pipp's stockier, there's no doubt. I mean, it's not crazy, but she definitely has a stockier build. There we go. It's very common for them to do check-ins. They'll go off so far and play, and then they come back close. Very, very common. So our sheepadoodle, Winnie, she has never had to wear a collar. Granted, we have 3 acres, so she has room to run around and stuff, but she's never had to wear a collar. She just stays. She doesn't, now she'll run into the fields when there's animals out there, a bird or deer or whatever. She'll run out there, but as far as just traveling, she does absolutely not leave. The only ones that leave are actually our 2 poodles. Valley, our Old English sheepdog, absolutely does not leave either. Has never even attempted. Our 2 poodles, Olive, and then Sawyer, who's our little guy, who's not a breeder, just our baby. Him and Olive, who are both full poodles, they will wander. But poodles are actually hunters. That's why Olive is our one that loves to get a hold of one of our chickens. And she will occasionally dig because she smells something under the ground. She doesn't dig for just playtime. She digs if she's on a scent. But poodles were actually hunting dogs and guard dogs when they were first bred. Anyway, so the sheepdog is definitely more like home base. The poodle will wander more. It's our experience. But in the sheepadoodles, I'm sure it's just each one to each one, but our families even say too, like, I've never had a family that like their dog took off. Now granted, most of them have some form of like either fence or dome or something like that, but even at that, don't have issues. Not one family has had an issue with a dog taking off. That I have been told. Let me say that. me just tell you guys, even as you see personalities and stuff, like growling at this age does not mean aggression. A lot of it's just play noises or communication. Like, you're annoying, stop. Or let's play, I'm gonna get you. Rah, watch out, I'm coming for you. Like siblings. But I will tell you this, it does show like more of a bold, like who's like higher personality and just like more personality, more flowery personality, blooming personality. And those puppies will still be awesome dogs. It's just they, like our Winnie, I think I may have told you guys this in a video, I'm not sure. But what, Pippers? What, baby? What? What, baby? You's a good girl. I'm right here. You's a good girl too, Rice. Right here. Oh, I see a night boogie. Hold on. Eliza, good girl. Yes, you's a good girl too. Anyways, but our Winnie is who's their grandma, is our alpha. She's also got the most personality. She's everybody's favorite because she has so much personality. We always say she's part human. She is so stupid smart. I should word that different because that sounds like a oxymoron, but she is so incredibly smart. And but she would be fine with being an only dog. She loves every person and all the attention, and she's our athlete. She will play fetch, she will swim, but she also is just like very like vocal in what she wants, not necessarily barking all the time, although she is our alert. She's all of our dogs have kind of come into, Olive's our least, but will bark when, that's what I was scared of. I don't want that thing to become a toy. That's not fair to Rice. No, Pip. No. Don't do it again. Gonna get a little flick. Oh, is that a straw? There's definitely a straw over here. It's very natural too for them to just, I can't explain. Siblings is going to be, when they are all separated, some of them will, hold on. Let me finish my Winnie thoughts of what I was saying. Sorry, I got distracted. That's not uncommon. Oh my gosh. Winnie has the most personality, but she also needed the most discipline and the strictest boundaries, and still does. Still does. She's the OG, and she kind of knows she runs our home in the fact of like she is Libby's absolute best friend. And I'll say mudroom to the dogs, which is just like their place that they dwell when either I have another mama dog or we're leaving and somebody's in heat, something. Anyways, they're in the mudrooms when we need to isolate them together somewhere so that we can, whether we have company or anything, doesn't matter. Anyways, when I say mudroom, Winnie knows that she kind of lives above the rules, and so when I say mudroom, all the dogs go to the mudroom except Winnie. She goes to the couch, and she knows she can get away with it because I've let her get away with it so much. But like, she just needs, she's got let's just put it this way, she's got the most personality, she's also got the most spankings, and that comes out of that. But she also is everybody's favorite because she's funny, she's very outgoing, but she also will talk back a little bit, and so just knowing that, because then our Olive and Valley, they are just calm, cool, collected. There are easy, but some people think they're boring because they just don't have the personality that Winnie does, but that comes with the strict boundaries and just knowing kind of the difference in how to parent each dog, just like our kids. can't stop internally laughing at the scrunchie. Hey guys, I'm actually going to stop this video. We'll do a part 2 because I'm going to turn my phone sideways.